My name is Josina Machel. I am the founder of the Kuhluka Movement. Kuhluka means rebirth. It's a word that comes from the language Chopi, and it is used after a particular tree or a plant has been completely eliminated after floods or after fire. And years later, months, years later, whenever we think that that tree has completely died, there is a process of rebirth, and you see one plant coming up again, one green leaf coming up again. And that is used, we chose that because that is what happens to women after they have been abused. So Kuhluka is an organization, a civil society organization that is focused on fighting for the rights of women, and particularly women who have been abused. We're talking about physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, and financial abuse. So we bridge the gap between giving voice to women, giving voice and face to women who have been abused, and at the same time creating and giving them spaces where they can heal and they can regenerate in order to be productive members of society again. How does that happen? Women come into different circumstances, they're abused in different circumstances, and they go into hospitals, they go into a police clinic, into police officers, or then they go to family members. And at that point, then they are how would I say? They are taken. They're talked about. They are introduced into Kuhluka. They can call. They can send messages. But at the same time, we do have, for example, dignity packs in various places, in the hospitals, certain hospitals, and certain police centers where the women have access to the dignity packs. Those are, for example, packs, emergency packs that women who have been abused, women who have been beaten can have access to, and it provides them essentials like underwear. It provides them with a capulana, which we call in Mozambique, that would be a sarong. It gives them flip-flops, a comb, Vaseline, and so on. So these are just, and of course there is information in the pack about what to do, where to go, who to seek, and also explaining emotionally what is right, or there is no right and wrong, but basically validating what they feel. Women need to know that yes, it's all right to be in shock. Yes, it's okay to be confused and not know what to do. But at the same time, it also gives guidelines in terms of saying, okay, make sure that everything that has happened to you is recorded. You may not use it immediately, but you can use it later. Now, going back specifically to what Kuhluka does, we are in prevention in terms of increasing awareness and allowing women, giving voice to women to actually talk about it and to just know that, yes, there is life after abuse. And there is no need to hide or to pretend that abuse is not happening, because that just puts their lives into a lot more danger, and it can actually mean the difference between life and death. Now, in terms of operations, we are in the process of building one-stop shop shelters, where women can come and they have access to a doctor, to police, they have access to lawyers or paralegals, They have also access to social workers and counselors in one place, so that women don't have to be going through police and then go to lawyers and then have to go and see doctors and then counseling and so on. So we're creating an environment where women come in and they've got an array of services available for them. Now, that can be given in a very short period of time, or at the long term, it can also mean that some of the women can stay in the shelters for some for some time or as necessary until they feel that they have been, how would we say, that they have been cared for, that their wounds are not bleeding as much as they did when they came to us. And when I'm talking about wounds, I'm not specifically talking about physical wounds, but the emotional wounds that at times are even more difficult to heal, that they have been tended to, they have started healing somehow. And so it's an open organization, and that's why we call it a movement, because we engage with academics, we engage with traditional leaders, traditional healers, we have counselors, we have lawyers, we have accountants, but it's all about wanting to contribute. We open this platform so that people can come and contribute, being part of different other organizations, but we can contribute all together and to ensure that women do not have to go through domestic violence, they not have to be abused. And when they do, there is assistance. They feel that they are professionals and they are people that actually care, people that have gone through it, others that haven't gone through it, but they still care and they are there for them.